Yes, here I'm at Premier Suite with my man Steve Bunce, the main man. Talk, tell the guys what I do for the living.
Well, what you do, Neville, is you talk the old way, you fought the old way, and that's because, you know, I'm not an old man, you're not an old man, and I appreciate modern boxing, I also appreciate ancient boxing, and you fall somewhere in the middle, if you don't mind me saying so. You didn't have it easy, it was hard, you had hard fights, you had to go into backyards to win, and then when you lost, and sometimes I think in your heart you probably knew you were going to lose, but it didn't make a difference, you had to go for it. That's old school, old style boxing, and what you get from that is you can't teach unless you've had that. You can't teach from learning in a manual. You can't teach from watching. You can't even teach, no disrespect, from just being there. Sometimes you've got to be there. So do you I would argue you were there.
Do you think we could help the youngsters get away from the knife crime, get them into gyms, get them to sports, rejuvenate boxing again? Because I think we're losing it a little bit, haven't we?
We can, but there's one thing that needs to happen, and this is not a criticism of the hundreds of schemes around Britain. There needs to be a few people getting their heads together and at least having these schemes under a loose umbrella. Because in London alone, there's probably 30 guys who are ex-boxers who have now got a anti-knife crime gym. Now that can't possibly be, some of these guys I've never heard of.
Yep.
I had a very famous MP, member of Parliament.
Are you here listening to this?
I won't mention his name. A very famous member of Parliament called me up. Got my number off of someone, called me up, I knew he was going to call me, and when he came on the phone he started telling me about this guy who was out in Wanstead in East London, who used to be a former British champion, who's now got this knife crime gym, and I said, well, I've got to stop you there, he wasn't a British champion. No, Steve, he was. I said, listen, he wasn't. Now the guy may have been a boxer, but he never boxed for an amateur club. Don't kid a kidder, as Brendan Ingram used to say.
As Brendan would say.
So the guy had been a boxer, he knew how to stand up. That's the kind of thing I mean. At the moment, we just got too many people all over.
Yes. We need the hardcore boxers in there who've got the background, got the history, and got the understanding, and more importantly, got the patience to teach our youngsters how to empower themselves through sport. Here you are with Neville Brown, and my man Stevie Bunce. Yeah.
So good.
Speak soon.
Thank you.
Love it.
Well, go.